June the 11th, 2021. Guys, last night on the 10th, notice your timestamp, there was a coronal mass ejection from the left limb of the sun. This is an Earth-facing perspective from the SOHO camera called LASCO C2. C3 is the blue one. But guys, none of the CME trackers, neither one have picked this up yet. That's not the part that's concerning to me because that's happened before. It's a very powerful coronal mass ejection. Notice that again on the 10th and backing it in here to where you can see the explosion itself. Powerful CME. Can't tell if it's a backside, but the thing that concerns me is this. I've never seen it before. For years we've had the 3 S's, or the 3 solar satellites that give us visible images. Solar Dynamics Observatory, stereo satellites, you see down a couple of links below that, and right below that the SOHO LASCO. We were just looking at SOHO LASCO C2 in the red image. All of these websites are down, and they do not come from the same people. 3 different people operate these websites and download the images and get them out to the public from their websites. I've seen each of these websites go down over the years for maintenance. Never have I seen all 3 go down. Now, all the links are working. Click on hurricanes. You'll see it go there. Now, double checked, and I went over to Space Weather because they carry the same 3 S's, the stereo, Solar Dynamics, and SOHO. The only ones I know, you can get a few other ones, but these are the major ones that will show us these solar images. Go to Space Weather, that's a link down below there. They have for years also had these same 3 links. If you have to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you see the Solar Dynamics Observatory, SDO, stereo, and you see the SOHO just below that. You can go there, click on the links. It's not our website. It's all buffering. You'll see it up in the top of your computer screen, just sitting there, and then it will finally come up with a message, cannot connect. Now, that's very strange. I don't know what is going on. I have no idea other than the powerful CME. And we've seen larger ones than that, but depending on the direction, which would probably be to the left side of the planet, and miss us unless it was something that we were not prepared for. We have a couple of returning sunspots that are coming around on that left limb of the sun. But guys, very strange. Check it out. Go to our website. Check those out. You can also go to, again, spaceweather.com and solarham.com. They carry this, along with us, carry those 3 satellite website links. Why would they all 3 go down, and why aren't the CME trackers tracking this information? They're still up, but they just showed nothing. Well, one of them's up, but the other one's down. But so, don't know what's going on, but I thought I should mention it because they have turned off all images. I don't know when this will come back on, but why? Again, I've seen each one of them go down for maintenance. Most of you guys have too, but never 3 websites from 3 different sources that watch the same object go down. Also, still working on the video that I want to get up today, and it has to do with the end times and the last generation. And I just mentioned this, you can be thinking about it. I'm working hard to get that thing up. What's taking me the longest is the proper way to present it to where it makes sense. But basically, we're talking about Matthew 24, for example. And some of the disciples come to Christ over on the Mount of Olives and ask him what will be some of the signs of the end times. And talks about wars and rumors of wars, guys. And we are possibly weeks to months away from massive global conflict, if you're paying attention. Not only that, what else does he say? He talks about the parable of the fig tree. And it's been interpreted as the fact that in 1948, Israel was reinstated as a nation. They actually took Jerusalem back over in 47, but I think the United Nations officially declared it in 48. But Christ said that in the parable of the fig tree was that when you see it bloom, know that summer is nigh. That's always been a symbol of Israel. So we are in that last generation. He said that generation, when you see that fig tree bloom, will not pass away before you see the end come. before you see this tribulation of man, before the wrath of God, the tribulation of man. And so we are in that generation. Just think of the years. You've got 23 years now, 73 years, and a generation a lot of people consider to be 70 to 80 years. This is the last generation, so you want to know how close we are and how close you need to study and pay attention to what's happening right now? This is the last generation. I'll try to get more info up on that later this afternoon, guys. Just been kind of busy. But we're watching it. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.